In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to move a data table without breaking Google Sheets. Let's get started by opening Google Sheets in your browser. Once the Google Sheets homepage loads, look at the recent files list and click the demo spreadsheet to open it. When the file opens, take a quick look at the sheet grid and confirm that the campaign data is sitting there starting in cell A1. Now we're going to convert that data range into a proper Google Sheets table. Begin by clicking cell A1 in the sheet grid to anchor your selection. Then drag from A1 all the way to cell E5 so the entire campaign data range is highlighted. With the range selected, move up to the top menu bar and click Format. Inside that menu, click Convert to Table. After a moment, the range will pick up table styling. Filter arrows will appear in the header row, and a small table name label will show above the left side of the table. Next, let's give the table a stable name so we can reference it easily. Click the table menu arrow that sits beside the table name above the table. From the small menu that appears, click Rename Table. In the Name field, type the word Campaigns as the new table name. Once you've typed it in, press Enter on your keyboard. Look back at the area above the table and confirm that the table name now reads Campaigns. Now we'll add a formula that references the table by its name. Click cell G2 in the sheet grid to place your cursor there. Type a short summary label of your choice into that cell to mark what the value beside it represents. Once the label is in, press Enter to move down to the next cell. In this new cell, you'll enter the table reference formula. Carefully type equals, then sum, an open parenthesis, then campaigns, an open square bracket, the word revenue, a closing square bracket, and a closing parenthesis. This formula adds every value in the revenue column from the campaigns table. Because the formula references the table name instead of fixed cells, it keeps working even if the table moves later. Once the formula is complete, press Enter. The result should display as 407,250 or 47,250 with a comma separator. Now comes the main event, moving the whole table to a fresh blank spot on the sheet. Start by clicking cell A1 in the sheet grid again, then drag from A1 down to E5 so the entire table is highlighted just like before. With the table selected, slowly move your cursor up to the top edge of the highlighted area. Watch the cursor carefully and wait until it transforms into a small hand icon. Once you see the hand, click and hold down the mouse button on that table edge. While still holding, drag the table downward on the sheet until the top left corner of the moving outline lines up neatly with cell A9. When it's in position, release the mouse button to drop the table into place. Take a look and confirm that the campaign table now starts around cell A9 and that the original A1 to E5 area is completely empty. Finally, let's verify that the move did not break anything in the sheet. Glance over at the summary formula area you built earlier in column G. Confirm that the revenue total still shows 407,250 or 47,250 with the comma. To double-check the underlying formula, click on the total results cell just below G2. With that cell selected, look up at the formula bar above the grid. Confirm that the formula still refers to the table by name, using the campaigns reference along with the revenue column, rather than pointing to fixed cell coordinates. And there's your result. The campaign table has moved to a new blank area of the sheet, and the summary total still works perfectly because it points to the campaigns table instead of a fixed cell range. As you can see, moving the table did not create a reference error and did not change the total, which is exactly what we wanted.